scariest part about posting online today is not the fear of judgment, that you might be wrong or someone might disagree with you. I think it is that one tweet, one reel, or that one meme on the internet that might turn into an FIR. Every few months we see the headlines. Someone arrested over a social media post, over a tweet, over a comedy show, political criticism, over a meme. In this video, I wish to break down for you, not ethically or emotionally, but legally. Can you really be arrested for a tweet? Legally speaking, online speech in India is protected under Article 19(1)(a) of the Constitution, the right to freedom of speech and expression. And yes, this includes Twitter, Instagram, YouTube comments, all of it. But this right is not absolute in nature. Article 19(2) allows the government to restrict speech for specific reasons like public order, defamation, national security, decency or morality, and incitement to offence. So the law does not ask, did someone get offended? But the law rather asks, did the speech cross a legal threshold that has been set by the article? And that distinction changes everything in practice. So India does not have a crime called posting offensive content online. Something similar to that existed as Section 66A of the IT Act, which was struck down by the Supreme Court in 2015 in Shreya Singhal versus Union of India, because it was vague and it chilled free speech. So being annoying, unpopular, or controversial online is not illegal per se. But that does not mean you cannot be arrested. Today, if someone is arrested over a post, police usually rely upon regular criminal laws, now found under the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, the BNS, which replaced the IPC. These include offences like defamation, harming someone's reputation through false statements, promoting enmity between groups, deliberately insulting religion with malicious intent, criminal intimidation, or spreading false information likely to cause public disorder. If you notice something important here, all of these require very specific ingredients, that is intent, harm, and a real connection to public consequences. Mere offense here is not enough. That is, outrage on the internet is not evidence in law. Now, even if your social media post falls within your right to free speech, it may save you eventually, but may not do so immediately in all situations. The police may still arrest you if they have a reason to believe that an offence might have been committed, and the courts may later step in to analyze if the law has been misused or not. So, even your legally protected speech might cause you legal trouble, at least temporarily. Courts have repeatedly clarified this balance. In Anuradha Bhasin, the Supreme Court said that the internet is a crucial space for free expression, and restrictions must pass the test of proportionality. That means the government must show a legitimate goal, necessity, least restrictive action, and procedural safeguards. High courts across India have recently quashed FIRs against social media users where posts were merely political criticism without incitement. The judiciary consistently draws one line, that criticism is protected and incitement is punishable. Now let's talk about arrests in particular and the ground reality of how it plays out. Under criminal procedure rules reinforced by the Supreme Court in Arnesh Kumar, police cannot automatically arrest someone for offences punishable under 7 years. They must justify why the arrest is necessary, like risk of absconding or evidence tampering. In many cases, the law requires a notice to appear before arrest. So legally, arrest is supposed to be the exception and not the default. But in practice, complaints, political pressure, or misunderstanding of law can still trigger FIRs. And that is why courts remain the final safeguard. So here is a test of 5 questions you can ask yourself before you post something online. Firstly, are you directly threatening someone? Are you intentionally posting false information? Are you targeting a community with hatred? Are you deliberately provoking violence or disorder? Or are you just expressing an opinion? Some quick myths. You cannot be arrested just because people are offended. Deleting a tweet does not erase liability. Publication already happened. And free speech online is not absolute. The same legal limits exist offline too. The key difference is this, that law punishes harm and not disagreement. So arrest for tweets and social media posts are directly connected to your right to free speech, and the same safeguards apply to it as they do for the offline speech. So you can be arrested for a social media post, but only if it crosses those specific legal thresholds and not merely if someone is offended or someone complains. What do you think about the scope of free speech in India, and what do you think about arrests regarding social media posts? Let me know in the comments, and I hope to see you in the next video.